You know, by now I probably would have broke my neck. So it's going towards the evening and I'm trying to wear this little ponytail that I have not worn forever. And the things that I have to do to try to keep my natural hair from like completely reverting and like doing a completely different pattern. I did like a light pass over my hair with my hot like tool, hot comb, whatever, just very lightly, just to try to stretch it out. First of all, to stretch it to get it to be able to fit into a little thing to put this ponytail on. But yeah, so I'm like immediately trying to do a little edges, and girl, it's a lot. But I love this, like, that's why, look, that's why God won't give me this kind of hair for real. You know, by now I probably would have broke my neck. Okay, y'all, I know I look crazy. Just about to put a very light face on. Not gonna really do this on camera per se, but just wanted to come and show you kind of so that you can see kind of what I did to get to the end result. Hopefully it looks like something looks like something when I finish. But yeah, I just put on a little bit of concealer. I don't wear concealer a lot, but like the past few days, like I haven't really slept good. And so I was like, I'm looking a little bit dark under the eyes. So I don't know even the color of this concealer. It's a brand that I order from online called Pharmacy. If I can find it or whatever, I'll link it below. I just have the number, so I don't know what the color is. So I'll link that. And then I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty Easy Blur in Macchiato. And then, yeah, and I'll probably do a lip, this one. I'm probably going to do this, this red. I don't remember the red name. I will either squint really good off camera and find it, but it's a Dior brand. So I'll also link it below if I can get that. And before I did the concealer, I did use that Ordinary moisturizer on my face really quick. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then we're gonna head out pretty soon. Hey y'all, okay, on this portion, I completely left my mic in a different room. And so I'm just doing a quick voiceover. I wasn't saying much right here, except that I was basically blending in that concealer with a beauty blender with just, you know, little dabs of water. I really like that concealer. I like everything, you know, like I'll say it probably a couple times in this quick little video that I like things that make me look like I don't technically really have on like a lot of makeup. Like I don't want to walk around looking like, you know, I just have 3 inches of foundation and everything else. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just blending in the concealer right before we get ready to put on the Huda Beauty. Shout out to Huda Beauty, y'all. I absolutely love this Easy Blur. I know I've talked about it before. When I went to a trip to Florida, I was in Miami and Brickell. When I tried it on, I gave a really good shout out to my girl on YouTube. Well, she's my virtual girl. She doesn't know me. But Monroe still is who I kind of really first saw use this and just saw the way it kind of essentially looked like she had nothing really on her face, and that's what made me fall in love with it. And so, yeah, I'm gonna just kind of put this on a little bit. You know, I don't wear makeup a lot, as I know y'all know, and kind of can just tell by the content in the video. But this is we're going out just, you know, for a couple of hours tonight, so I wanted to do a little adulting to my face. And yeah, so I'm just kind of blending this in. I use also a little bit of water, you know, on the beauty blender when I'm putting this on my face as well. One thing that I am curious about is kind of like when y'all are putting on foundation of any type, because I had to make sure this was actually considered foundation, and it is. But when y'all are putting on foundation, do you put it on your nose? Like I have had this, I don't know, kind of like I had a horror It's a horror episode once when I was first learning how to do this, and I put some all over my nose. Girl, like 2 hours later, it looked like my whole nose was peeling off and everything. It just looked gross. And so since then, I don't put it on my nose. So anyway, just shout out in the comments and let me know if y'all actually put it on your nose. And it could just be that my skin, that's part of the T-zone of my face, that's actually really dry. So anyway, but yeah, I'm just trying to get it all blended in really good. I lifted the little hair paper up a couple of places just to kind of get it as close to those edges as I can, because girl, today I'm doing a little bit of baby hairs down. You'll see that in the final look. But yeah, again, shout out to Huda Beauty. I'm using Easy Blur in the color Macchiato. And yeah, I had to do this voiceover, like I said, because girl, I left the mic in a completely different room while I was in the bathroom, and the mic was on. So don't make that mistake. If you have the DJI on and you have the microphone on, girl, have the microphone on where you are. All right. Yeah, so this is kind of what the Easy Blur is looking like in my bathroom light. I do have pretty close to kind of like daylight light bulbs in my bathroom, but I'm going to show you just a second kind of what it looks like when I go just towards the window to see that comparison. This is me standing in front of the window, kind of no sunlight. It's the evening, like I said already. And this is what the Easy Blur and the color and the shade Macchiato looks like on my skin. Pretty much the same as my skin, which I absolutely, absolutely love. Um, so yeah, so again, shout out to Huda Beauty. I definitely love this Easy Blur. And yeah, I'll go on to the next step. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Just was kind of letting that dry. I'm going to use this setting spray called Make It Last. I believe I got this at Target. I talked about it before, maybe the last time I did makeup on the camera. So yeah, clearly I haven't used that much of it because I don't wear makeup all the time. So yeah. Okay, let that dry and then I will play with my eyebrows.